Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Everyday English Podcast, the place where we help you boost your English skills and enrich your life, one step at a time. I'm Peter, your host for today.
And I'm Sophia, your co-host. We're delighted you've joined us. If you've ever found yourself translating every word in your head before you speak, this episode is made for you.
Exactly. Many learners in our community think in their mother tongue first, then try to convert each phrase into English, only to find the moment to speak has already slipped away.
Don't worry, though. Today, we'll share techniques to help you train your mind to formulate thoughts straight in English, just like a native speaker would. Once you master this, speaking, listening, and even writing become far more natural.
So, if you're eager to stop translating and start thinking directly in English, stick with us. We've got some powerful methods to share. Let's begin. Let's dive in with the fundamental question. Why should learners strive to think in English?
Great question. When you habitually think in your native language and then translate, you'll never reach a smooth flow. Your brain is doing double the work. First, it forms the idea in your own language, and then it hunts for English equivalents.
Exactly. That delay is what keeps you from speaking fluently. Imagine someone trying to say, "I am cold," by literally echoing another language's grammar. They might say, "I have cold," which sounds odd to native ears.
Right. When you learn to think in English, you form sentences as a native would, without pausing to convert each fragment. That's why it's so powerful.
Plus, thinking in English boosts your confidence. Words come to you more quickly, and you're less likely to hesitate as you speak.
And it sharpens your listening skills. If your internal dialogue is already in English, you process conversations more quickly. So when someone talks to you or you watch a show, you won't be mentally translating each phrase. You'll understand immediately.
Another benefit is pronunciation. When you think in English, you begin to hear the sounds in your mind as native speakers do, which helps you speak more clearly.
To summarize, thinking in English accelerates your speech, boosts confidence, improves listening comprehension, and enhances pronunciation.
Now, you might be asking, okay, this sounds great, but how do I train my brain to think in English? Don't worry, we'll walk you through it step by step. But first, let's look at some pitfalls that hold learners back. Now that we've established why thinking in English is so valuable, let's discuss the typical errors that keep people stuck.
Absolutely. Many learners aren't even aware they're making these mistakes. Once you correct them, you'll see a noticeable jump in your fluency.
Mistake number 1, relying heavily on translation. If you always convert your thoughts from your native language to English, your mind never adapts to generating English directly. It's like riding a bicycle with training wheels. You'll never balance on your own.
You need to trust your mind to produce English sentences naturally instead of hunting for a perfect translation in your head.
Mistake number 2, overanalyzing grammar. Many learners try to construct flawless sentences in their mind before speaking, and that paralysis by analysis slows everything down.
Exactly. Grammar matters, but if you stop to check every rule, you'll never speak spontaneously. Even native speakers don't consciously think about grammar rules when they talk. They speak, and sometimes they slip up, and that's completely fine.
Mistake number 3, fear of making errors. Some people are so frightened of saying something wrong that they avoid speaking or thinking in English altogether.
Yet making mistakes is essential to learning. The more you practice thinking in English, the faster you improve. Imperfection is part of progress.
Mistake number 4, not immersing yourself in English. If your daily routine is dominated by your first language, your brain defaults to that.
Right. If you only use English in a classroom or during study sessions, your mind won't switch into English mode naturally. That's why it's crucial to surround yourself with English, listen to music, watch videos, read articles.
To recap, the major roadblocks are overdependence on translation, obsessing over grammar, fearing errors, and insufficient exposure to English. Fix these and you'll notice a real improvement. Up next, we'll share practical step-by-step tactics to help you begin thinking in English seamlessly. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. How can learners actually train their brains to think in English?
We've distilled this into 6 straightforward steps that anyone can follow. Ready? Let's go.
Step 1. Label things around you in English. This is a simple habit you can develop immediately. Whenever you're in a room, mentally name objects you see: chair, window, lamp, phone.
And to expand, instead of just saying cup in your head, think, I'm drinking coffee from my cup. Doing so helps your brain tie everyday experiences directly to English expressions, making your thought process more natural over time.
Step 3. Narrate your actions. It may feel odd at first, but it's one of the fastest ways to train your mind. While you're cooking, dressing, or walking, describe what you're doing. I'm tying my shoes, or it's a sunny day. There's no pressure since you're only speaking to yourself.
And if you worry about making mistakes, remember, nobody else is listening. This exercise is just to acclimate your mind to thinking in English.
Step 3. Use an English dictionary. Many learners rely on bilingual dictionaries that translate words back into their native language. Instead, consult a dictionary that defines the word in plain English. For instance, if you don't know excited, look it up in an English dictionary and see feeling very happy and enthusiastic. That way, your mind learns to connect English ideas to other English words, rather than bouncing between two languages.
Step 4. Begin with simple sentences. It's tempting to jump into complex structures right away, but that can leave you stuck. Instead, start with short, direct thoughts. For example, rather than thinking, I should go to the store because I need to purchase some vegetables for dinner, just think, I need vegetables. With practice, longer sentences will come naturally.
Yes, keep it concise at first. Building confidence with straightforward phrases is key. Step 5. Cultivate an English inner voice. In your mind, practice holding small conversations with yourself. Ask questions and answer in English. What should I do next? Maybe I'll eat breakfast first. This transforms your inner monologue into an English dialogue.
You can ask yourself anything, how am I feeling today, or which shirt should I wear, all in English. This habit quickly shifts your thought patterns.
Step 6. Surround yourself with English. The more you fill your environment with English, the more your brain naturally flips into that mode. Listen to English podcasts, watch videos in English, read articles or books. The constant exposure helps your mind default to English when thinking.
Let's recap those 6 steps. 1. Name objects around you in English. 2. Describe your actions out loud. 3. Rely on an English dictionary. 4. Think in short sentences first. 5. Develop an English inner dialogue. And 6. Immerse yourself in English daily.
By practicing these, you'll stop translating and start framing thoughts directly in English. Up next, we'll share daily exercises to turn these strategies into lasting habits. We've covered the strategies. Now, let's talk about how to practice them every day so thinking in English becomes second nature.
Knowing the methods is one thing, consistency is another. These simple routines will embed English thinking into your daily life.
Exercise 1. Begin and end each day with English thoughts. As soon as you wake up, describe your day in English. Today is Tuesday. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. I'll have lunch with my friend. Then, at night, reflect in English. What did I do today? Did I enjoy it? This switches your brain into English mode first thing and last thing.
Exactly. Exercise 2. Pick a 30-minute no translation block daily. For 30 minutes each day, challenge yourself to think only in English. No silent translation allowed. It'll be hard at first, but stick with it. The more you do it, the easier it becomes.
Exercise 3. Speak to yourself in English out loud for a few minutes every day. Describe mundane actions. I'm making tea. It smells wonderful. I'll read a book while I drink it. Doing this in a low-pressure setting, even if no one hears you, fosters an automatic shift to English.
Exercise 4. Engage in simple tasks, cooking, driving, walking, and keep your thoughts in English during those moments. For instance, while walking, think, "The weather feels perfect today. The sky is clear. I feel calm." This helps your brain associate everyday routines with English.
Exercise 5. Keep an English journal. Write down brief thoughts about your day, your goals, or how you feel, without worrying about mistakes or grammar. The focus is on expressing yourself in English.
To recap, 1. Wake and sleep with English thinking. 2. Enforce a 30-minute no translation period. 3. Narrate aloud in English daily. 4. Use simple tasks for English thought. And 5. Maintain a journal in English. If you incorporate these consistently, thinking in English will become automatic.
Next, let's address how to stay motivated and persistent in practicing English thinking. Even with these exercises, learners often hit roadblocks. Let's examine 3 common challenges and how to overcome them.
Challenge 1. Your mind reverts to your native language. You think in your own tongue first, then scramble to translate, which disrupts your progress. The solution is to be patient and start small. Begin with single words or short phrases in English rather than full sentences. Gradually expand as you feel more comfortable. An English dictionary can also keep you in that English mindset.
Challenge 2. Feeling stuck when you can't recall the right word. This is frustrating, but instead of stopping, describe the concept in simple English. For instance, if you forget refrigerator, think a cold box where I keep food. The idea is to persist in English even when your vocabulary is incomplete.
Challenge 3. Losing motivation because you don't see immediate progress. This is normal. Improvement can be gradual, so track your journey. Keep a journal, record yourself speaking, or look back at your old journal entries. In a few weeks, you'll notice how much you've improved. The key is patience. Thinking in English is a skill that takes time to hone.
And remember, mistakes are part of learning. Don't let them deter you. Instead, see them as stepping stones.
Exactly. That wraps up our strategies, exercises, and solutions. Thinking in English is a journey, but with dedication and these habits, anyone can get there.
To all our listeners, which tip from today's episode will you try first? Let us know in the comments or share your experience with us. If you found these techniques helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Everyday English.
Keep practicing, keep thinking in English, and we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, happy learning.